I'm going to read a couple from the new chapbook. Object permanence. Making out inside a Richard Serra strikes me as the right way to take in art. Like embracing an echo, the moment examined mercurifies an eviscerated longing. I feel like a voyeur eating warm cheese at the gallery among paintings of American landscapes. Green grasses greedily all over. Pockets of bounty and fetishistic boundaries. Everywhere evidence of the delusion of control. Off canvas, tract houses and company towns. For now, a small rock spins as green as glades, green as moss, as dollars. Another day, another heist of the present to pay for the past. The cash cow has failed to lactate forever. Where are the wise graziers who would recognize refusal as referendum? Even in winter, we stand here insisting a good party never ends. It merely liquids into aspirin. And poetry isn't dead. It's gone to live on an upstate farm. The world is like that also, getting over its need to be seen. This one is the first in the collection, and it's the one that Ashley and Rochelle quoted in their micro meta series. So I figured I would read it in its entirety. It's called Against Nature. The best intention is a dark thought in a dark room. The body has temples, and my skull is a cathedral, hiding me behind a face I do not choose. My default expression is worried. People are always asking me what's wrong. I dole out assurances, but what is wrong? I do not wish to be seen out of the house today. I get anti-nature behind walls of my choosing. I like a shared solitude, an apartmental landscape of erotic hearing. If I close my eyes, I can hear my blood calling out to me. The summer air is a loud mouth I must step into. I sweat into cotton, my hair non-compliant, a monument to weather ever expanding. The truth is, I'm no different from the beasts of the land. This is the knowledge it takes to sustain me, an ant in a long line of ants. I keep myself occupied. Under my carapace, the firmament divided, objects given names, assigned values. The fact is, my money is paid for. Men wield some power, but have yet to learn. The earth is a mom. Build a wall, and it will come down, positively uterine. I did a reading the other night. I followed that poem up with this one called Toilet Water, and now I'm like, that just is the natural segue. So I'm going to do that again now. Toilet water. I want to say something about the obdurate slowness of a day with nothing at stake, when time slips into something more complex, when I weigh the austerity of a bank against the unknowable capacity of the future, the circumstances that can land a person in a shallow grave on the Jersey Shore, beyond the pale but above the fold. A moment of silence for a craving for justice. There's nothing I can do besides put my cat on a diet, prepare the trophy cabinet for its strange signifiers, plot against the advances of a preordained wrinkle. I've made zero effort to monetize my wellness, however temporary, preferring instead to challenge my organs, a kind of jeopardy played to a lullaby. Lottery numbers drawn from fortune cookies. Being alive is a biohazard. Still, I nurture an impulse to nurture. It's more autobiography than analysis, but I accept the moon's critique of the sun. And I'm a quick study. I can resemble a mirror in the dark. It's midnight in America. There's nothing that can't be bottled and sold. A fragrance line aiming to capture the scent of a coupon-stuffed mailbox, the fate of the African elephant, humanity's long trick candle wick, toiling to stay lit. Garden and gun. The house was quiet, and the world greased my palm. The air outside a weighted blanket, scarab shells rising with the pitch of their hiss. In the shadow of a bodacious oak, I thought of a famous actor, redefining his career by going back to his roots, as if he could pause mid-swing in the cradle of his youth and brush again against the soft bumper of a parental hand. In a park sparkling with trash, strands of strangers' conversations peeled toward me. I don't qualify as comfortable in nature. Whatever we bury becomes feedstock for a new plasticity. I once observed a man littering gingerly by placing a candy wrapper and a soda cup on his truck running board, then peeling out, letting the wind do its thing, as if he couldn't commit to his intention, not yet, like a serial killer beta testing his capacity on small animals, the family garden filling with private thrills, green parakeets trilling over scummy koi ponds, designed an illusion, death and complicity, billowing by like a motorcade of cattle. There's a pungent ribboning after. Affectation is deadly and decency as deceptive as corrals hugging cow flanks, as cellophane delivering shoulders cleanly to fast casuals with 2-star reviews. Market logic demands erasure. I looked up the correct pronunciation of paprika, and there were several. Grief logic demands detours such as this. I rattled their contents as I taped the boxes closed and locked them in the cool garage. The house was quiet, and the world was not yet calm, the new forgetting, still frothing into acquiescence. And I'll just read one more. This one's called Mall Baby. It's kind of a pandemic poem, if nobody's tired of those yet. It was a year of flaccid resolutions and frozen entrees, historically ordinary, how time ballooned and resisted rhythm. There was the day the blue barrel floated by, the day the hawk flew close enough for us to see its red tail, the day the squirrel brought its body weight in bread up the catalpa. Later, a stale, half-bitten baguette appeared on the patio table, a picnic abandoned to bad weather. It's raining and I'm reading the news. There's a piece on the popularity of parks. Someone is quoted saying, "When I'm in nature, I think natural thoughts." And I know what that's like. Here, you can buy your own beliefs while the sun makes another bid, and people are airing out their despair. People are out playing frisbee. People are out saving the economy. David Byrne says, shopping is a feeling. I'm returned to the mall of my mind, the one still crowded with people and in the heart of Rome. For the piazza is not the mirror, but the mirage of a mall. Everyone is dressed in jewel tones there, though the quality of light is stale bread. To be part of the collective experience, you have to want something pointless. And it isn't embarrassing to want it publicly. I came of age at that mall, had my first kiss at that mall. I thought Dan's tongue tasted like hamburger. A high-frequency security sound was piercing my ears. What I must have sensed was a sickness, maybe even an evil. The coins were rolling themselves and threatening. I was revolted, but I didn't stop there. Thank you.